Hello everyone, this is Zilzan Ziltor, and we are post-killing Garuda, and post-calling Alphanode an idiot, because he is such a fucking idiot. So we're heading to the Waking Sands, and I'm taking the long route, i.e. coming in from Vesper Bay, instead of going to Limsa Lominsa. Hey, there's a questy thingy for 47, even though I'm 44, but we'll see what it is, because I am kind of curious. So I have officially decided that whenever Terra Nova hits 50, I'm going to unlock Red Mage and level that instead of Bard, because I've been really wanting to level Red Mage, but haven't been able to do it on my main, and since I'm doing Terra, why the fuck not? I'll still be doing Bard videos, so I'll be leveling those on the side. Let's see what this going for gold thing is. Oh, is this the treasure hunting thing? Let's see, I can't take 2 steps around this place without hearing Terra this or Terra that. Why, it's as if you're some kind of god's damn hero. Well, I've killed like 3 primals, so kinda makes me one. But I jest. Even I can see that you're itching to find a new battleground to hone your skills. Fortunately, I know just the place. Ew, Aurum Vale! Head southwest through the central highlands of Corthus and seek out a man named Willimus. Whatever, Willie. Tell him that Nedrick sent you. Ew. Aurum Vale. You know what that means. A shitty Aurum Vale video. Well, that'll be done later. I was hoping it was something else. Alrighty, so now we're here at the Waking Sands, and there is Alphanode, and there is Sid. Yay, Sid! And Mr. Idiot. Let's see what Mr. Idiot has to say. Tell me, Terra, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Remember the slaughter that took place here? Yeah, let's remember that slaughter. Mayhap it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the Solar. Alright, so what do we get here? Why is everything so poopy? Eventually I'm gonna put materia in this crap. Ooh! I should put materia in that crap, and then I'll show you how to do the materia crap. Wait! Oh, it's Ida. Who goes there? Now, Ida, is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino, Terra. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... Aw, she's gonna cry. This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw. She saw the carnage. Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start, if Ishtola hadn't been here to help me. Ishtola is here too? Where is she? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Mentphilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Ishtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius is yet to harness. The Echo. The Echo. Ah, I'm psychic. Gaius will be aware of its existence as well as the immunity it grants to it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Menphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the signs and save Eorzea. Why is the fact that the Empire knowing where the Waking Sands is, why does that not matter? Idiot. You're so short-sighted. Like your height. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Ishtola's return. For now, I say we rest. And do what, exactly? Pick our noses? Color our hair? Paint our toenails? Oh, literally sleep?
Hear, feel, think.
My booty. Those earrings are super pretty.
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
That is super bright.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Ishtola. Tara, I see you and Alphinaud are safe, and Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily, not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilia and the others are being held. Where? An imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordana, Castrum Centri. Great. Great. Well, that'll be fun. Oh, look, I'm not level locked out for a change. Alright, so now we have to figure out how to get into there. The rescue of our allies would be no small undertaking, Terra. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. By now that Castrum Centri houses prisoners whom the Garlings deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Carthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Well, we gotta go to Carthus anyway to unlock Orm Vale. Alright, so, oops, wrong button. So, we're gonna take you the mappy. So we're gonna go there. The closest place is there. I swear my chair is gonna fall apart. Always sounds like it's gonna fall apart. Oh, so the thing about the food is I'm an idiot for not realizing this in the very beginning. But you can stack them up to an hour, which is why if you're like when I've been down to like 15 or so minutes or 3 minutes or whatever, and you eat another one, it adds the time in there because it can stack up to 1 hour. See, duration can be extended to 60 minutes by consuming multiple servings. So, derpy derp. Derpity derp. What kind of material do I have? Not a whole lot. So, whenever I find a materia melder, I will show you how the material works. It took me a while to figure it out, then after I figured it out, I felt like an idiot. Alright, so first we're gonna go here, and then I think to unlock Orm Vale is over here. So I ran, as I was trying to level up my bard to get to 44, I did a little bit of palace, and I got to see what it would be like for bard at level 60 a little bit. And we kind of did a speed run because one of the guildies had to go, so I didn't really get to play with it too much until the boss, because then I can actually do rotation. So at level 60, okay, so they took away 2 of the 4 AoEs. They took away the flame ground thing, and they took away wide volley. So now you're left with quick knock and Rain of Death, which I believe I discussed this before. So you have those 2 by level 60. And then you have your 3 songs. You have Mage's Ballad, Army's Paean, I think that's how you pronounce it, and the Wanderer's whatever. I can never pronounce it. So you have these 3, and they're each a 80-second recast time, and they each last 30 seconds. Okay? So, what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to constantly cycle through them. So I don't know if order matters, but you're just supposed to cycle through the 3. So, like, I have mine set in the order that I got them. So I would do Mage's Ballot first, Army's Paean second, and then Wonders whatever third. And by the time this one is done, Mage's Ballot will be over. And then you start the cycle over again. So if you time them just right, you will constantly, in dungeons and whatnot, be cycling through all 3. It was pretty easy to do with the boss fight, considering that, Odin lasts for, like, more than 3 seconds. Hard to do on trash, though, because everything dies quickly in Palace. Alright, so Terra, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Ishtola, but of course, Lord Drill confided to me that you are a sign of the Seventh Dawn. Yay, let's not be level locked because that would make me cry and then rage quit for the videos for the day. Castrum Centri, what interest have you all in the Imperials? The fact that they kidnapped our friends? They hold some of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see, that might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners be led into the castrum. A human woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. So that's probably Uriange, if I remember correctly, and Papalimo and Tataru. Sorry, I mispronounced her name. I can pronounce everything else. It's them. It has to be Menphilia, Uriange, Papalimo, and Tataru. Yay, I got it right. Woo! If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Uh-oh. An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Carthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell. Oh, it's Biggs and Wedge! We're seen fleeing the craft. We gotta go rescue Biggs and Wedge for Sid, because those are his buddies. What did you say? Yeah, Sid, come on. A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our inception that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Tara, and soon. Yeah. Everything is always now. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Centri will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. Ooh, foreboding. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow science prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. So basically, they're in no immediate danger. They're just going to get beat up a bunch, and then maybe they'll kill them later. But Biggs and Wedge are not science, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Porlane said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Yeah, whatever. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get level locked. I just know it. 45! And then I will cry. At least they'll give me a nice cutscene before I do. Get level locked again. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. Nero. He's my husband. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, and I'm not gonna try. Alright, so you depart for Castrum Occidens at midnight. You will command the Western Front and Vilbrand. The Orzians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Does everyone have to be such an ass kisser? Yet forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. This will be all dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. Ooh, are they gonna do like some hanky-panky stuff? Oh, I'm not level locked. What a shocker. Alright, so let's see. Lord Port would like to aid your search for finding Biggs and Wedge. Alright, so my purpose here is to whatever, Garlean activity along Alabatha the spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Ishtola. Ah, here's a guildie right there! Now the report of the Imperial airships, the emergency landing, came to us by way of Dalzimal Darkhold, situated to the west. I've been there. Our man, situated at the entrance, a knight named Briselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with the letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. It's a little mini-me! Oops. Learn to type. I should send it a friend request. Even though I thoroughly believe all Lalafels are evil. Alright, so... okay. We're gonna go hit up this place, and then we're gonna go not do that. And then we're gonna go unlock Ormvale. Acquisition. Oh well. Oh, I'm not gonna chase me down. Come at me, bro. Yeah, that's what I figured. You stand before Dalzimal Darkhold. Or Zamel? Is it Zamel? Is the D silent? Then it would be Zamel Arkold? Because, I don't know. The subterranean fortress excavated by the Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. But I has a letter! A letter from Lord Port, so you've come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be friends of yours? To be your friends? Whatever. You say? Let us pray that they are a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Orm Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Paramons. He should be able to assist you. Why can't these people ever have easy names? So, it's going to take us over to Orm Vale, where we need to go anyway. So, that's perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. It's got 9 seconds. Good thing we didn't just rush right out here, otherwise we'd be going back and forth. I don't even think I can run that dungeon. Let's see. Oh, I can. It's 44. Then why was the quest at 47? Weird. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So that's unlocked. The Imperial airship. I saw it approach to land with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Alright. There were prisoners aboard the ship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Garleans were deployed, formed search parties, and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go somewhere else. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to find the prints to their owners. Now I gotta go footprint hunting. Oh, let me have to go far. Literally right around the corner. How fitting it is that the bard is tracking things. The bard! Alright. It's not like we're gonna walk all this way. And here's another set of footprints. And more footprints. I guess I just could have sprinted. But I'm lazy. I love the sound of the feet crunching in the snow. I love how it leaves footprints. Alright, so now we just gotta go up here. Huh. Underneath the bridge. Must be the little dude. Brr, so cold. I want to go home. Aw. Hey, little guy. Ah, please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. You do kind of look like a tomato. No, a tulip. No. A turnip. You look like a turnip. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Gasp, Tara, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Garleans were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell's bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw. Thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. I have food. Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? I've only been out here for a few minutes. Tracked down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the dark hold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, you know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Nistrola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yep. After 5 long years, thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Terra. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Alrighty, so where is this tower? Oh, there it is. Found it. Oops. So apparently they've also redid the water effects. So they look so much better. Oh my god. I noticed it when I was in Costa del Sol. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Little chocobo. Ooh, that's nice and warm. It feels warm. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companions caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. How are we feeling now then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. But I have things to do, people to find. And things to get level locked out of. Because why the hell not? Yay, another quest! Ooh, I get pants! Yeah! Actual freaking pants. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, they actually cover my legs. Yes. I'm fine now thanks to you, but I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Terra, but do you think you could search for Biggs? Well, like I'm gonna have a choice in the matter. I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rogadin gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Alright, so we're just gonna come out here. That's where we gotta go. Here's our destination. Oops. Oh my. And I can't really AoE because there's other things in here that are like way higher than I am, and I don't want to die to them. Alright, well, he's not here. Fail! Will you able to learn anything? Nope, not in this area. Alright, so he was trying to lure the Garleans away from me, but where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Alright, at least I get new pants. I get new pants. I get new pants. New pants, new pants, new pants, new pants. I get new pants, new pants. Which we're gonna color, because ice blue is not our color. Alright. So, we mustn't, or we can't give up terror. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us. Alright, so gotta find someone else to give us an idea of where to look. Of course, you have to climb all the way up the damn tower. With the 20 million steps. Oh my god, finally. Found the person. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for White Brim. To reach it, one must travel through the pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread rarely when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Shouldn't you be like in a wheelchair then? Or near. Oh, they nearly broke their neck. Alright, so where do we gotta go? We gotta go this way. Okay. I don't want to do Armvale. That place is dangerous. Oh my god, these stairs. So mount speeds are now tied to how far you are in the MSQ. So after you complete certain MSQ quests, mount speeds start unlocking. So it's nice that you don't have to pay like a buttload of money or gil to get like the next speed up. It automatically unlocks. Ooh, a duty. This will be fun. Unlike other MMOs that charge you arms and legs and toes and fingers for shit. Alright, our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Haha. So Biggs is a pugilist. He punchy things. Ah, Tara, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. With you. With all of us. Let's just go rushing in. He's not alone. Kill them all. There are a lot of little punchy things. A bunch of punchy things. A bunch of flinging arrow things. Okay. Oh, crap. More shit. I literally don't know what happens with all 4 trees lit up. Because I've never had that happen before. Oh, I guess I gotta help out Biggs. Whoopsies! Okay, let's go help him out. Seriously, dude. Heal him, he's the one that needs it. Yay! Alright, my thanks. Another moment and I would have, what, pummeled them all to death? You're a big dude. He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. With haste. Sid would be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Aw, I love reunions. Yeah, well, this reunion just needs to hurry up so we can get going. Alrighty, so back down there we go. At least I match. I cannot thank you enough, Tara, and the same goes to the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? I should start singing. Well, yes. It's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. Aw, the turnip is crying. I owe the lot of you my life. And you save widgets too, Tara. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Stop getting into trouble. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's really you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noted not a miss in horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air, nor were they born there by potent teleportation magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. So how did they get there then? We were bound and blindfolded and bundled in the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Centri. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Centri. And that's where we keep getting pointed to. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks, and then without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we wouldn't like to leave again. We weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as you say, is history. He thinks that's funny. Ha, if I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel, that will have been Big's handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Because that seems like a no-brainer. Ha ha ha, yeah, I just screw with your navigation system. That's so hilarious. Terry, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials the what for. Hurrah! Time to be level locked. 45. Oh. Alright, so let's see. So Sid wants to prepare a strategy to rescue Minfilia. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. And now we must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. God knows we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Centri. So let us convene at Revenant's Tollum Ordana. 'Tis as good a place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east then south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Alrighty, so to the east. Okay, so we gotta go down here. Okay. Had to drink some coffee. I wonder what the Hall of the Seven Echoes is. Oh, wait. Never mind. I thought that was a dungeon, because it coming out like this, it kind of looks like it's close to that, but it's not. That's the Arm Vale. Fuck that noise. So going to Mordana. Going to Mordana. Going to Mordana. Let's eat some more food. We're almost to 45. Yeah. So at least if I get level locked, it won't be so bad. Woohoo! Alright, so we're gonna... I wonder if there's a materia mender here. It doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna hit the aetherite. And collect the chocobo. And go talk to this dude. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? I haven't had my coffee today. Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Centri and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Well, I'm not a ninja. It has to be a good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? I have a mind to walk through the front door. The front door? We'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Ha ha! Let's see how this plays out. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glamount. Glau? Whatever. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about Castrum Centri besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid. Ida and I shall go to recon whatever. Guardian activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we have the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Tara. Let's do this. Let's do this! Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there times when you are not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Ishtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. Let's do this! Yeah. So we gotta talk to this guy. Alright, so you found him, whoever you are. You looking to get inside Castrum Centri and you need my help. Yeah. No level locked. Alright, so you have friends at Castrum Centri you want for rescue. That Slaftborn knows me too well, so you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I've never passed an opportunity to get back at the Whoresons. But enough about me, let's talk about strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity is right delicate mess. Okay, I'm gonna skip all this because all he's doing is just blabbing. Alright, so we have to go to the Tangle and go around the southwest corner. Gotta come out drainage. Okay, so we gotta spy on them to make sure that our friends are still there. I'm almost tempted to like start this just so I can level up a little bit. Yeah. I started it. We're gonna escort this guy. I'm sure people will come along eventually. So basically, after we do this, then we have to go find some drainage pipes and eavesdrop. Oh. Go eavesdrop and see if everyone is still there. Alive and well. Before we go storming the castle. See? I told you I'd pick some people up along the way. Damn. Everyone just nukes it. I have no idea where this guy is going, though. Huh, you're keeper of the lake. The Crystal Tower, that's a raid. I've never been there. So when we get to level 45, we can unlock those. Doing this fate should level me. Ooh, there's the chocobos over here. Yay! Cool, that almost dinged me. Alright, so now we're gonna go do our quest. I guess I could just teleport. So we gotta go over here. There's gonna be morbals in the area, so we gotta avoid those. Those are pretty. I love the graphics in this game. Everything is so detailed and screw you, frog. Everything is so detailed and colorful and realistic looking. Well, I know this game came out like forever ago and the graphics still hold up. Like if you go from like A Realm Reborn to Heaven's War to Stormblood, the graphics are pretty consistent considering. Unlike other certain MMOs where you go from old content to newer content, you can tell it's very dated. Found a marble. Are we almost there yet? There's the drainage pipe on the other side. Can you get to it? Can you get to the other side? Ah, fuck. My ziggurat was that. Where's my ziggy zaggy? Guess I should have came this way. There we go. Down the pipe. Holy crap. Bunch of bugs. Not expecting all those bugs to pop out at me. I should see if my chocobos ever leveled up. Rank 3, yes! Alright, so we're doing tank on him. Now he's got more HP. Esper has reached rank 3! Yay! The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunus so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some sort of mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. And that footsteps grow fainter until all is silent. And that's where we're gonna go later. Alright, so we gotta go back to Alphano. Tis good to see you again, Tara. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Minfilia and the others are indeed at Castrum Centri, their presence thus confirmed. We may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Slick took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Yay! Good work! Woohoo! Yay! We're so awesome. We're gonna disguise ourselves, and then we're gonna disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers, and we're gonna steal a suit of Magitech armor, and we're gonna burst right in there and just take action and just woohoo! I'm 45. Yeesh! That also means I can do the level 45 Bard quest. Yeesh! I can't dote, so I'll just blow kisses. Alright, so let's pick this up real quick. Alright, so I'm just gonna get money. Alright, so Glamont has devised this plan, and so we need to go get stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go jam their communications, basically. I'm not gonna, like, read all through this. Alright, so I'm gonna go do my level 45 class quest, and then we're gonna continue with the MSQ. So this is Zilzin Ziltor, and I will see you when we go get our level... Ooh, there's more. When we go get our level 45 class quest ability. Yay! Alright, bye.